Explosive Club. We've already had one from this guy, but we're going in again. This is a regular submission.
Okay.
Basically, this dude is a number one fan. He's a tier 1 podium fan. Thank you. We appreciate you. Manual machines. Do they work? Is it worth making one or learning the old-fashioned way?
I have a strong opinion on this, but I'd love to hear yours.
I think we're going to have the same opinion here. It's going to be 100% old-fashioned way. You're going to find a slightly downhill hill. You're just going to start at the top and you're just going to keep riding it and riding it and riding it. And that is literally how I learnt manuals. Yeah. I couldn't manual for shit before. We moved to Australia. Me and a friend, I bought a dirt jump bike there, and I've always been like pretty good at wheelies and stuff because from being a kid, right, you're always doing wheelies, but I could never manual. And we had an apartment at the bottom of quite a long hill. So every night, rather than sit inside watching TV and bullshit, we'd just practice manuals, me and a mate, and that's literally how I learnt them. So yes, 100%. You got to Larry loop out once or twice, and that's just how you learn.
So what I don't
What's your
get,
opinion, Ollie?
what I don't get about manual machines is what are we're trying to avoid loop outs, right? Is that what they're for? I honestly don't know what they're for.
Know. I think it's getting that balance point. I don't know.
But the balance point is useless. Here is my problem. The balance point is completely useless if you don't know what to do when you go past it. So it's all about brake control, which you're not going to get on a static wheel. So you need to learn how to brake when...
That's a good point. It's not like you're learning a technique which is just to sit at a certain angle, is it?
That's not how a manual works. No, exactly.
That's not how a manual works. It's about shoving it with your knees. It's about a little bit of brake feather. Yeah, the whole thing. You can only learn that on a bike.
I would say it's completely pointless in my opinion. And it's like, I think the problem with it is the way that, well, I don't know. After saying it's completely pointless, what do I know? I learnt ages ago the way that I think is right. But I think the problem is there's these sort of like things that you can just buy and then they make you learn the skill, because that's easier than just going and learning it. And that's where you've got to tread carefully. When anything it offers you, like when I was younger, it was like increase your vertical leap in basketball magazines. And there's just a phone number and then they give you like a 10-step exercise thing or whatever it was. Wow. I never did it, but because I never had any money. But like ultimately, yeah, doing squats and then doing calf raises and then doing box jumps is going to improve your vertical leap. You don't need to spend, but it's that sort of like, I'm just spending £100 on a manual thing and now I'm going to be able to manual because I can just get on it and learn to manual. No, just get on your bike and do it. It's free.
I just thought of a good one as well that I totally forgot about until this very moment, which was when we were a bit younger, the tramp bike was a thing.
Yeah.
Right? Trampoline bike. You get an old BMX, you take the thing up, you go on the trampoline, and all of a sudden you're like, I can do a double tail whip. I can do one. And then you actually get on a bike and you try a tail whip.
Not quite the same.
It's a totally different thing.
That's so true. So, trampoline bikes. Yes, dude.
Trampoline bikes. Yeah, you could do like flips and whips and all sorts of shit.
I spent that was a hot summer, that wasn't it? The trampoline bike phase, that was a summer.
Yeah.
It must have been in like one of Rankin's videos, and then we all just wanted them so bad.
Yeah, and then you realise that it just isn't a transferable thing at all.
It's a perfect example, totally Davey. Different. It's a perfect example. It couldn't be more spot on. Try and do a bar spin on a trampoline bike. Piece of piss. Try and do it on a real bike. There's a centrifugal force that was ignored on the trampoline bike. There is the wheel spinning that's going to make your life infinitely more difficult. And the same goes for manualing. I mean, just do it on your bike.
Just do it.
Save your money.
Yeah, just get out there.
Save your money and spend it on Ride Companion coffee.
Or hats. Probably hats.
Or hats. It's the season, dude. It's beanie season. You might get rid of some of them. You got some of them? Got any left? There we go.
Yeah, we got a few hats. Nice hat.
How much are they going for?
Come on. How much do you want one for?
This is pathetic. This is like a market stall. This is like a shit market stall, isn't it?
Did you enjoy this clip? If so, please like and subscribe. The full episode is available by hitting one of the links on the screen right now, or type the Ride Companion into your favourite podcast app. We've even put links in the show description for you. Cheers!